Hello, crafters! This is Suzanne from A Creative Muse, and I'm here with Yana's Tulips collection. So Yana has another fabulous collection, combination of dyes and BetterPress, all sorts of goodies. Yay for Yana. Loving all these florals. This is hydrangea right here, and these are real hydrangeas until they die. Because that sounds so bad, but I can't keep anything alive, so I don't know how long these are going to last. Her friend gave this to me, but I wish these were real tulips too. Maybe I'll go to Trader Joe's and buy some real tulips. Stick them here in my little Mackenzie Childs here. I love this thing. I tell you. Mocha check? Thumbs up for this. Anyway, let me get back to the video. I'm in a mood, aren't I? So Yana's Tulips, what a beautiful collection. I'm loving all the florals for spring. So Yana's collection is just adding to all the floral fun and feeling. Also, Crafters, Spellbinders is having their in-person crafting event this year. They're also hosting a virtual event. It's called Oh What Fun. I will put a link to my video where I talked about it. And also in the description box below, you will see a link to the event page, and Kit Club is open and available for new subscriptions. I'll link my Kit Club video here. Definitely check that out. You have until the 27th of this month to check out this month's Kit Club and subscribe. Yay! Also, Spellbinders is having their latest deals and deals. I'll put a link below in the description box. Alrighty, crafters, let's get into this video with Yana's Tulips. Let's get started. One more thing before I get started, crafters. The brand new Just Add Cake card making kit, the mega card making kit. My kit is still at Spellbinders, so I don't have it to show you, but there is a brand new mega card making kit. This is the first time that they're doing a birthday card making kit. Super fun. My own is still on the way. I do have the add-ons for it, the dies, but I don't have the card making kit, okay? So my own should be coming sometime this week. You may have seen it on Spellbinders YouTube channel, but I just want you to know that I will have it. I just don't have it yet. Some little mix-up happened and my own is on the way, okay? When I saw that it was releasing and I'm like, oh, it must be running late to me, then I contact them and I'm like, when are we supposed to show it? And they're like, now. And I'm like, I don't have my kit. So it's coming. It's coming. If you are interested in getting it, I do have it linked below. And I also have new collections linked below as well. Okay. So if you're just wondering why I don't have it, it's not in my hands physically yet. All right. Now let's get into this video. This is the entirety of Yana's Tulips collection. What a beautiful collection. The main BetterPress sets, they do come with a stencil option, or you can buy just a press plate only. This one has the stencil on the back, but this one has the stencil here. So it's like two beautiful scenes, BetterPress. Then there is a press and foil or BetterPress set that you can press or glimmer, sentiments. I'm learning this whole press and foil. But if you get this as a want it all bundle, and that option is available. The bonus is this little cutie right here. So this is a little tulip die. You can only get this if you get the bundle, everything, want it all, okay? That will be the first listing below. So I'm detailing and linking everything I'm talking about. So that would be the first one there. As a matter of fact, if you're loving the video, give me a thumbs up. Please support my channel. And if you're new to my channel, consider subscribing. I'm hoping to hit a goal of, it's a big goal, but you know, go for big goals. 20,000, that would be great. So let me show you what this one looks like, the bonus. It's so pretty. What I did was cut out Rainforest and Bellini color wheel cardstock and just did some ink blending and layered up that tulip. So pretty, right? On this A2 card. So that's the bonus. And then look at her sentiment. Let me tell you this, loving. I'm using it way beyond just Yana's Tulips. So you can press or glimmer these series of sentiments. This is the largest one, wishing you a birthday that blooms as beautifully as a tulip in spring. So pretty. And they all have coordinating die. Here I have it glimmered on black cardstock with matte gold hot foil roll. In the background, I have alabaster color wheel cardstock. Let me give you the measurement on this beautiful tulip. 4.5 inch tall, roughly under 1.5 wide. So pretty, right? To make this card, I did use, for all three examples I'm going to show you, I did use foundation dies to help get me through. For the foundation dies, I'm using 2 foundation dies here. In the background, I have precision layering A2 sets A. There's also set B. Talk about these all the time, but I'm only using set A. Largest die in set A is your A2, 4 1/4, 5.5 inch, what you see here in the alabaster cardstock. Largest die in set B is 1/8 of an inch shorter. So I was going to do it as rectangles, but then I decided, no, let me work with this shape, with the curve from that beautiful tulip. So applying the curved shape, I decided to come in with Essential Modern Ovals. This has been out of stock. Hopefully it's back in stock. She is a winner. Has a nice tall capsule oval shape, and I'm using it here to its advantage for the tulip. Plus also even the width of the sentiment works here with it as well, because there's really not a lot going on this card. It's a clean card, but it does tell a whole story. And then I finished it off with some gold mixed gems, the solid part. So I'm using not the largest one. The largest die here is 3 1/4 by 5.5 inch. I came into maybe about number 4 or 5 here for that. I wanted space around this. I was tempted to dry emboss this with Starshine. If you watched the last Steals and Deals video, a lot of these dies were on sale. This would have been on sale if it wasn't out of stock, but these were. Starshine was. So I was thinking about doing dry embossing here, or maybe even an embossing folder, but I decided to keep it clean just to highlight this and the sentiment. I think that's so pretty. So this is the freebie with the bundle purchase, okay? Card number 1. Card number 2 features this beauty. This is the Windmills and Tulips press plate, and there's also that stencil option. The stencil is a 6-count stencil. You can only get the stencil when you purchase it as a bundle at one time. The stencil is not sold by itself. Or you can just get this by itself, and you can press or glimmer. If you glimmer it, then you can color it up with your alcohol markers. If you press it, then you can watercolor or stencil it. And then with the stencil, then you get to use ink, and this is all ink. So it's a 6-count stencil, but look at the detail it can give. Thumbs up, Yana. Look how beautiful this is. And then there's the sentiment right here. This time I pressed it out on porcelain cotton card with black BetterPress ink, sending a bouquet of hugs. Isn't this gorgeous? For these inks, it's a combination of Simon Says stamp ink and also Alta New fresh dye ink, okay? For all the layers and colors and everything. So super pretty. Love Windmills and Tulips. Now to finish this card, because I was going to put it again on a rectangle, but then I decided, no, I'm going to change it up. I decided to turn it into a shaped card. For the detail here, I actually did not press this part. I pressed the sentiment, but I didn't press this. I actually glimmered it on Hammermill cardstock with black hot foil roll. So this is glimmered, and then I ink blended, because the Hammermill really does lend itself to being smooth for easy ink blending. Then for my layers here, I'm coming into 2 favorites that were on sale that I talked about a lot in the sale. So I decided, why not pull them out together? These are besties. Make-A-Wish Arch Labels die. Largest die is an A2, 4 1/4, 5.5 inch, has this beautiful scallop detail. Then for this layer, instead of using this with the dash detail, which would have clashed with everything that's going on here, I decided to keep the second layer clean, and I came in with Essential Arches. Largest die here is also an A2, 4 1/4, 5.5 inch. I came in with die number either 2 or 3. This one has 16 dies. This one has 7 dies, and one of the dies is a tag, but this one is just 16 wonderful dies. Put these in your wish list if you don't own them already. They do go on sale from time to time. They were both steals just recently. Look how gorgeous this is. So I just cut those layers. Then in the back, I cut a second layer of this, put a 1/2 inch score line, glue the tops together to make it a top folding A2 card, okay? Pretty. And I finished it off with some peridot gems. So it's not Spellbinders green gems, it's peridot, the light green. So fun. And I also put some gems here in the center. This is graphite for the center of the windmill, if you didn't notice that. Pretty, right? And you can watch Yana Smakula's YouTube channel if you want to see more examples in depth, because this is her collection. Great job again, Yana. This is so pretty. I mean, this is telling a whole story with the tulips. I feel like I'm in Holland just looking. This is all Holland goodness with the windmills and everything. Love, love, love. So that's the Windmills and Tulips press plate and stencil option. At the time of purchase, you can get both together. And if not, then you can only get this, but you can't get the stencil later on. Suits you to get the stencil, okay? Seriously. Up next, this is the last card. This one features both of these, which is the Tulips and Daffodils press plate and stencil. I can put the stencil here in the back, but I got it as a package by itself. I will package it afterwards and slide it in the back here, but I was using this as inspiration. That's why I didn't package it up all together. So this one is called the Layered Tulips and Daffodils. So pretty. This is a 5-count stencil for this beautiful tulip image. So for the tulip and daffodils, these are the daffodils, that's the tulip. I decided to make a 5x7 card. For this one, I also glimmered it on hammermill cardstock with black hot foil roll. And then I came in with a whole bunch of, I think this is Gina K ink actually. I decided to make red daffodils and then blue tulips and a lot of this mossy green colorway. See her sentiment here again, the bouquet of hugs sentiments press plate and die. Winner. Again, I'm doing the large sentiment here. To fill up this white space that's around here, I came in with Spellbinders watercolor mixing set. This is a fabulous watercolor set, and I love that indigo is called indigo, but it's black. This just splatters so solid black. I didn't have to use acrylic paint. I used to use acrylic paint before, but that also clogs up your brushes and everything. With the watercolor, it's much more forgiving. So there is pearl gold, pearl silver, and indigo. That's what's splattered around here. So pretty. Finished it off with some silver mixed gems, the solid part. Love. Now for these layers, I came into another beauty that was recently on sale. This is the 5x7 matting basics. There is also set A, set B, 7 dies in each set. Largest die in set A is 1/8 of an inch shorter because they're really matting layers. That's actually, I think, what I used here. I don't think I went all the way out to a 5x7. This is really like 4 7/8 of an inch by 6 7/8 of an inch, okay? So it's a little bit shorter. It will still fit perfectly in a 5x7 envelope. With me popping this up off of this, sometimes maybe just making it just a hair smaller, makes it fit nice and, gives it a little bit of room inside of a 5x7 envelope. So I'm using between these two. I have 3 layers here. This layer, then that, and then these two are popped up off of the back layer. Isn't that pretty? So fun. So this was on sale, the 5x7 matting basic set A and B. Also goes on sale from time to time. Put it in your wish list if you don't own it already. I think this is a great card. I could have also done Mother's Day, but I have been having way too much fun with this bouquet of hugs. You've seen it here on all 3 cards. Look how pretty these are. Yana. The beauty, the elegance, the fun. Love, 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 love. Whether you press it or glimmer it, and the die. That bonus die, still a winner. But I have been using it on other videos that you can come back to my channel and watch. For example, there's a new collection called the Lavender Feels. This one is by Simple Stories, another collab with Spellbinders and Simple Stories. Here I'm using Yana's sentiments again. Your kindness makes the world blossom, sending a bouquet of hugs. Pretty, right? This is also a sneak peek of what's coming with the lavender, and I even made layouts with this. Spellbinders was so kind to send me the entire thing. So I have all the ephemera. They even sent me the 6x8 paper pad. There's a card making kit. There is the 12x12 paper pack. If you are going to get the 12x12 paper pack and you want to have 2 of each, then you're going to need to get 2 packs, okay? It's really 1 sheet with a print on each side, but they don't repeat. So just keep that in mind. If you are thinking about getting that 12x12 and you want to do you always love to have 2 of each and you want the pattern on the back, you have to get 2 sets, okay, for the 12x12. Even with the pink lemonade collection, which is what I'm going to show you next. So this is the 6x8 paper pad. Let me give you a little tease on it. It's so pretty. And I have been loving this whole yellow and purple, even in Kit Club and a few other things since the start of the year. So this is a great collection. Look at that. Pretty, so pretty, pretty, pretty. I love the 6x8 pad because you can use this in like little bits for cards, and you can also use it in your journaling, etc. So fun. And I think if you have those snap journals, it works in there too. So I just wanted to show you that Yana's sentiments have stretched. And do you notice here is my garden wreath too? So pretty with one of the ephemera. Large card, A2 card. Love. Up next is a sneak peek of Pink Lemonade. This is the other Simple Stories collection. They sent me the full collection of this too. There's even some add-ons with both of them. There's stamp with the coordinating die. There's a die set. Here are 2 examples for you to look at. Isn't that fun too? Again, Yana right here. Missing you dearly. Same sentiment on both. I wanted something small. This is the Kokeshi doll. This is an older die set, but so fun here. Look at the layering. So Pink Lemonade. You can have this whole lemonade scene, and this is a die set, or you can just have just a pattern paper, which is what I used here from the 6x8 paper pad, and also on her outfit too. Gorgeous, right? Soon as I saw the paper pad, I was like, you know what? Let me pull out that Kokeshi doll. Gorgeous. I'm going to put a link for that too, because I think that has been on like super sale lately as well. But isn't this fun? Look at the lemonade, and you get strawberries too in it, like a strawberry dye and all that. So pink lemonade is this beauty, which I'm just cutting all sorts of bits and pieces out of. Isn't that fun? That's her dress that you see there and the green on it. Isn't this pretty? So pretty. This one repeats in here. It repeats. Okay. So fun. But the 12 by 12 paper pad, if you want to get like one of each sheet to use either side, then you need 2 packs. So beautiful. Okay, crafters, that's it. Back to Yana. Just wanted to show you that I was really stretching her bouquet of hugs. I love when she does this type of, this is like a different style of her other BetterPress sets, like Crafty Hugs, where the font is like, it's the same cursive, but just much bigger. I'm loving the print and the cursive with this one, plus the sizing too. Great job, Yana. This and everything else as well. So gorgeous. And this little bonus, thumbs up. You did a fabulous job as always. Beauty, elegance, storytelling. This one really tells a story because you just feel like you're going somewhere with it. Love, love, love. Alrighty, crafters. Everything will be detailed and linked below. Thanks so much for watching. Until the next video, stay crafty, my friends. And as soon as I get my Just Add Cake, the birthday card making gift box, I will do an unboxing, and you can definitely check that out. And also don't forget to check out the Spellbinders event, both the in-person and the virtual. Last time I checked, both of them were still available for purchase. So you can do one or the other. Both events will take place August 27th to 29th. Until the next video, crafters, stay crafty, my friends.